Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? This fine weekend. I suppose first and foremost, happy St. Patrick's Day to those, who care. I guess that's technically tomorrow, I think. I don't pay attention to this shit. But regardless, happy St. Patrick's Day. Be responsible. Don't be too wild. But, hey, Kappa, how's it going? Welcome all. It's been a while since we've done a Souls-like. And not only a Souls-like, but like a real Souls. The third Souls, in fact. Which, for a long time, has been my favorite Souls game. And then Elden Ring came out. Which is, honorary Souls game or whatever. But so I'm excited to play some Dark Souls 3. I have finished Dark Souls 3 before. I think only once. I oftentimes play and then don't finish it. But we're gonna try again to finish it. I haven't played for like 4 years, so I know generally what's what, but I'll be rusty regardless. We will be starting a fresh game. I literally can't get the game dark enough for that. Oh, whatever.
Yes, indeed.
But I do love a good Souls game.
It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge.
I never have looked too tremendously into the storylines of the Souls games, despite my enjoying them. It's too obscure. It's too much effort.
Discover the truth of the old words.
I think, from my understanding, this one is supposed to be at, like, the end of time. Kind of a weird environment. One of the reasons it's so gray and sad.
When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old Lords of Cinder from their graves. Eldritch, Saint of the Deep.
The goopy friend. Glorb.
Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers.
The whole ass gang.
And the reclusive
The big boy.
profaned capital.
The biggest boy, in fact.
Yon the giant.
It's true. You could be the gloopy friend.
Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones.
Interesting to me, like, what they vaguely show on the front of that, I don't know,
And
visor.
Unkindled will
I don't know what that's trying to tell us. It's like a weird vortexy cloud thing.
nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Alrighty. Oh. Damn. See, my chat over here is set to live. There we go. Okay. This game's old enough that it really, really hates to be alt-tabbed out of. Alright. Okay. I don't really care what we look like. The question is, what build do we want to use? I very typically play some kind of caster. Like, it's just a thing that I like. I like the options provided by casting. But I feel like I do it so often that I gotta lean more into, you know, at least being more versatile with melee. Maybe we go cleric. That gives us some spells. I very rarely use the miracles. I much more frequently use the sorceries. So maybe we go with miracles. There's some combat in there. And, you know, I can always then lean into flame if I prefer down the line. Yeah, we'll do paladin style. Let me see here. Any of this that's really valuable? Upgrade to fire weapons, fire bombs. Only restores FP. Restores HP. I mean, none of it can, like, only be obtained this way. So maybe we get ourselves a Sovereignless Soul for a quicker start. Sure, we'll go with that. Alright, let's rock. I just don't care enough about how they look to sit here and spend a bunch of time making the face customizations. I don't give a shit. It's gonna be covered in armor anyway. Let's just get to it. Let me bludgeon things with my sick ass mace. Yeah, so I gotta brush off my Souls-like combat control memory. Hey, priestess. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, it's the Dark Souls, baby. Love me some Dark Souls. Yep. Okay, okay. Got a parry that I will never use. I just hate parries. Everything is as I recall. Okay, so that's in my right hand. Wow, it's been quite a while since I played a Souls-like. I gotta remember all the controls. Gotta get, well, especially because the last one I played was Elden Ring, which provides, you know, some extra things that we can't do now, like, you know, jumping and sneaking. Things that are just not an option. Honestly, that was one of the reasons that I was concerned about going all the way back to Dark Souls 2 immediately, because I'd just be like, I'm so used to everything you get in Elden Ring that I'm like, am I just gonna forget how literally anything functions? Get out of here, floppy corpse. I don't really like how slow this mace is. Okay. Even in sprinting, it's slow. Nothing about the mace is fast. I kind of feel like a lot of the locations and stuff are just going to come flooding back to me just by seeing it and remembering it. Ah, chips and guac. Nice. I don't actually really care for guacamole myself. My wife really likes guacamole. I don't like avocados in general. I don't really want to fight you. I just want your stuff. I don't remember what it is. It's a soul. I'll come back for you later, bro. It's just... I'm not here to level 1 the game. That ain't my bag. I'm here to outmaneuver you by sheer force of levels and shit. Yeah, I'm rather than guac, I much prefer like I like a good hummus. Hummus is tasty for dipping instead. And there's a very particular dip that I occasionally get at Costco. It hasn't been there in a while. But it is a vegan like what do they call it? Like a queso style dip that I really like. Like I am not broadly speaking vegan or anything, but man, this like queso style dip, it's just like heavy on the nutritional yeast, so it's got that like that nice texture, cheesy style taste, but with like taco seasoning essentially. Like it really isn't like queso at all. It's just like dipping into like a taco seasoning dip, which I actually really enjoy. It's like nobody should be fooled that it is a cheese of some kind, but it is a nice taco dip. I dig it for the taco-ness. I like that as a dip. What spells do I actually have? Force? I think that just knocks people around, right? Oh, it's so tasty. I haven't seen it there in a while though, which is sad. Yeah, I mean, some good salsa, queso, all good dips. Oh, I caught it. Yeah, the fact that I don't like avocados really kind of causes me problem in a few particular situations, such as trying to get sushi, especially bodega / grocery store sushi, because they really go with the basic shit, and the basic shit has avocado in everything, and I'm like, please stop putting avocado in everything. You're killing me. I don't want the avocado. Oh, you're down here. Problem. I'll be honest, I actually really like imitation crab. The K-Rab. I really like imitation crab. There's no shame in imitation crab as its own deal. It's not crab. Let's not nobody needs to try to make the claim that it's crab. It tastes like crab or whatever, but man, I love imitation crab. It's so good. just like the tastiest little fish snack. If they called those like, you know, literally just like crab-flavored fish snacks, people would be all over them. I don't know if that actually counts for damage. Oh, it does. Okay, we gotta shake off the old rust here. Wow, I didn't make it under him. That's kind of horse shit. Oh, I was way early. That's okay. Oh, I could have got some attacks there. I lost my target for some reason. Ooh, I can't believe that didn't hit me. Oh! Why is my target, like, over frickin' head? I can't see a goddamn thing. Hit him! It's like, please don't greed to my death. Please! Alright. We're not absolute garbage still. We're shaking off the rust. We got, you know, I won't say that I looked particularly skillful doing that, but we did get the job done in a single try, so I'm gonna take that. Man, what a welcome wagon this game has. That guy's pretty rough start to the boss scene, man. Ow! Alright, so how long does this... Oh, that's not the button. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that's a lot of my mana to do. Feels pretty good, though. Oh, man, the freaking floppy corpses in this. They're out of control. The, shit, what's the term for that? Wow, my memory has been absolute garbage today. I keep having words come up that I'm like, oh, what's that word? And then I'm just like, I don't remember. The ragdolling. God, that's the term. Jesus. Yep, that's it, Priestess. That is, in fact, what I was trying to think of. Yeah, there's another one earlier that I was trying to think of. I don't remember what it is now. You didn't fall. Okay, so there's dogs up here somewhere. Are they over here? I think they're over here. Yep. I think there's a second one. Or is it just the one? It's just the one. Ember. Now we're gonna have to see if I get... You know, the thing I always remember from this game is the few areas where if you're embered, you just have to constantly deal with yahoos invading you. I'm like, oh man. I'm sure there's somebody online to freaking cause me problems with that.
Welcome to the bonfire, Unkindled one.
Hello.
I am a firekeeper.
Hello, Firekeeper.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them.
How rude of them.
To this end, I am at thy side. Very well.
Give me them levels.
Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Let these souls withdrawn from their
Okay.
manifestation.
What do we got here? Have to remember what all of the stats do. That's load capacity. All right, we'll spread it out.
Ashen one, to be unkindled is to be a vessel
Anybody
for
else here? Yep.
souls.
We got some other folks to talk to.
Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen one, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen one, to be unkindled sovereign.
You know, it's very strange to me how,
Farewell, Ashen one.
I don't know, like,
May the flames guide
for some
thee.
reason, like the world of Dark Souls always seems to look down on whatever the player character is, right? In this case, it's the Unkindled one. They're like, oh, they're trash, they're worthless. But like, or I don't know, maybe they just see it as evil, but it's like, it would appear that they have the potential for near limitless strength, considering they can consume the souls of others. Like, why do they always get written off?
From the sleep of death.
Like, come on now.
Well, you're not alone. We Unkindled are
See, worthless. Ah, so worthless. It's like, but are we?
Right.
That doesn't make any
Gives
sense.
me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we are talking true legends with the metal to link the fire.
I don't know. It's very
Not
strange.
fit to lick their boots.
I don't know. He sounds a little bit too
Don't you think?
enthusiastic about licking boots.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lord. We're talking
Yeah,
true
you talk real
legends,
slow, my dude.
Those who would
Right. Not fit to lick their boots. Okay, you're done saying things. I gotcha. Is there somebody up here? I thought there was somebody up here. Maybe he shows up later. We got our... Oh, we got the merchant.
Pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen
Hello.
One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden.
I almost
of a
felt like
weary
that was going to
traveler.
turn into a rhyme. Like,
And yes,
felt like there was
I
going to be a
am
following
undead too,
line
but
onto
not
that
so charitable
sentiment,
as to give my
but there
goods
wasn't.
away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
What are you selling? Okay, the tower key, the dried finger. Nothing crazy.
Ashen One.
Yes.
Well, a newcomer, I see.
Hello.
I am Andre. I
Andre.
serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust.
I believe I heard somebody say that this is the
Close
same
and
Andre
journey
from the
on
first Dark
You'll
Souls
require
game,
Good arms.
which I guess
Let
ties
me
into
see
the overall
your
storyline
weapons.
of like this
I am a
being
smith, such as my
sort of at the
purpose.
collapse of the universe, where like timelines are starting to get sort of weird and sort of running into each other. Right, for now I don't think we need an FP flask, simply because I don't have anything to do with the
Pretty, be
FP besides
careful.
heal myself.
I don't want to see my work squandered.
We won't worry about that for now. But ultimately, I don't really know. I have not looked into the Dark Souls lore as I had done with the Elden Ring lore. It had not been that important to me. I did go and watch through Mossbag's video on the lore of Hollow Knight, which was a good time. That was a very interesting watch. Okay, oh no, there he is. I was like, are you here yet? You
Oh,
are.
art unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am
That one leaves. It's interesting how many questions the Hollow Knight lore leaves. It's just like, we won't worry about explaining that.
I linked the
Like,
fire
okay.
long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as
Sure will.
kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die.
Yeah, so
Colossus.
this game has a handful of endings. I think really just 3, if I remember correctly, 3 or 4. And we're going to be going for
Do not be away.
one of the more straightforward endings, because one of the endings is like way more complicated than the others, and that's the one that I have acquired previously, which is kind of fortunate. It means I don't have to have a guide on the side to make sure that I'm doing the steps correctly, because it's the sort of ending that if you do something at the wrong time, or you go too far, or you didn't talk to somebody, or like blah blah blah, you can just lock yourself out of the ending. But fortunately, I don't need to pursue that one, because I haven't done the other 2 to get like the achievements for those. So off to the high wall of Lothrin. Yay. Man, this is probably one of the areas of any Souls game that I am like most familiar with. Because I've played the beginning of this game probably more than any of the other Souls games. Well, for sure, more of the Souls games. Ah, welcome, Beethoven. Hello, hello. Man, those daily numbers are really getting up there. Especially Kappa and Priestess, man. That crop of fan bits will be coming up shockingly soon. Excuse me, sir. Watcha! Yeah. I'm gonna have to tidy up the Discord server in order to actually, you know, have people in it. Jerk. Owie. Oh! I'm glad he jumped past me. Yeah, on the subject of the model, though, on the note of fan bits, I've kind of finally gotten sort of inspiration and a plan towards a relatively significant model update, which is exciting, because it's been a while since I've done, like, a bigger model update. But I got some ideas a-brewing. Also, Beethoven, that's funny. That exclamation mark just leads into daily as the autocomplete. That's fantastic. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Ow. How did I get that hit in? I really want a faster weapon in this thing. How did you hit me? Stupid mace just isn't cutting it. Yeah, well, the fail was really out of the one stream. I'm sure you built up quite the tolerance is the word coming to mind, but it's not exactly what I mean. I should have hit you, but I didn't. Taking this. Okay, have a nice life. Goodbye. No jerks left behind. Yeah. New model ideas coming. There's a few things that I've sort of learned about in how the models broadly work and what I can get away with. So there's going to be a few new ideas I'll be implementing over what I've done before. So I'll be curious to see if I can make it work. It'll be a while before I get that done, though. Hopefully I get it done before I have to do any fan bits, or else I'll have to, like, hide the model while I do the fan bits. Ah, yes, I could use some of these souls to get levels. A PNG? You know, I actually was thinking the other day, like, if I could find the right person, I could probably get, like, a chibi art. Because I think it would likely be much easier to have an artist able to do a chibi version of the character over a full-blown, like, illustration of any kind, because the model is complicated, and it's very difficult to find an artist, like, able or willing to do it, which is why I have but a single illustration of the model. Oh, I have put myself in an awkward spot, to be sure. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe trying to find somebody to do a chibi art, because I think that would be fun. And I think it would work relatively well, because at the very least, my face is largely unchanging at this point, so that kind of, in the form of a chibi, like, that's the focus. And so it's a little bit less important that I change the model in every other way so often. That's the other sort of downside of doing much art of the model, because I make changes so frequently that it's very quickly out of date. Which is, you know, a bummer. Is this where that was? Yeah, that's where that is. Yeah, there's a few things that I've been thinking about. Like, maybe I could get a chibi. That would be kind of nice. I've also thought about getting a redesign of my logo. Just because I've sort of moved away from the very just, like, cyber aesthetic, the tech aesthetic of my current logo, and I've moved much more into, like, a particular sort of geometric style that I think a different, you know, take on the logo would probably fit better. Okay, didn't see that guy. Yeah, the sacred geometry. Exactly. And so I've thought about that. Ultimately, though, like, those are kind of fun, but it's one of those things that feels sort of hard to invest in. Because, like, not that they would be tremendously expensive, but it's like my core focus and want and goal right now, of course, is expanding the viewer base to some degree. And as much as I like those things, I don't see how those are going to directly help expand the viewer base, right? So, I don't know. That's what sort of keeps me from just being like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go get myself a new logo or whatever. 'Cause I'm just like, I don't see how that will directly benefit me, aside from getting to look at it and be like, ooh, nice logo. Which, you know, there is value in just being able to look at it and be happy with the logo, but unfortunately there are, I wish there were easier ways to just, like, straight up spend money to grow. I'll be honest, I was actually looking at it, and the other day, because I released the new tutorial, right? It's a decent tutorial, I like it, although YouTube has taken its sweet-ass time in rolling it out to get views. It's very slowly getting views. Hopefully it'll pick up in the next few days. I looked at it and I was like, all right, how much does it actually cost to promote a video? Because I was like, what does it take? Could I just, like, straight up pay my way to victory? Okay, well, this is a very inconvenient passageway. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna ignore you assholes. We're just gonna run our happy ass up here. Alright, enjoy the fire, assholes. There you go. And the answer is, it's not tremendously expensive. It's not tremendously expensive to promote. The thing is I'd really need to have the right video, I think, to, like, succeed nicely. But I definitely, like, I feel like that would be, for, you know, as far as things I can spend money on for the channel, I feel like that would be at least putting the money in the most likely to succeed place, right? That will most directly move the channel towards goals right now. And so, I don't know. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and try it out. Maybe I'll put together a Eldritch story time that I'm particularly happy with. Wow, I didn't actually want to aggro that guy. I'm just gonna lay on the floor, apparently. I really didn't want that. Hold on, I think there's is there a campfire up here? Yeah, there is. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I just not interact with a campfire if I'm in combat? What the hell? What the heck? What the heck? Heal fast. Actually heals quite a bit. But yeah, like maybe if I put together a story time that's really good, or I have a particularly good video that Seaweaver edits together or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll try promoting one of those. Don't look at me. But other than that, we're just straight up on the grind, trying to keep videos and streams coming so that, you know, as much opportunity for new folks to pop in exists. That's really where we're at. I mean, broadly speaking, I'm pretty happy with the way streams go, you know? We all have a good time. I have a good time with stream. I think the streams are good. I've got the way content is set up, I feel like is set up properly. It's effective. I just gotta get butts in seats, so to speak. No, it is true, Beethoven. And that's kind of the challenge and the paradox I find myself in, because I want a little bit of growth, but I really don't want to be that big. Hey, Whitney, how's it going? Like, I want the, what is it, the Goldilocks in the Three Bears? I want the Goldilocks level of growth. I want some. I want to be a little bigger, but goddamn, I don't want to get that big. Like, I don't want the chat room to end up being stadium seating, if that makes sense. Because that's always been the difference in my mind between really big streamers, you know, the corpos, so to speak, and many of the smaller streamers like myself and many others. Like, it goes from everybody hanging out in a room together to being stadium seating. And going to a concert in stadium seating is fun. It's a fun experience, but it's not the same experience as being able to hang out and, like, meaningfully chat and converse and, you know, everybody be sort of on the same page, right? And so I would like to grow while staying within the small streamer, you know, cozy room vibe of the streaming market. That's where we're at. But, you know, If we can manage to do that, we'll see. We're certainly not at risk of being too big anytime soon. Like, that's for sure. We're not exactly exploding over here. We've had a relatively consistent growth of, like, bitlets of subscribers coming in the last sort of few weeks, I guess. Getting us closer and closer to 200. But, you know, no regular has been added to our cohort in a little bit. Well, yeah, that's the other thing. I don't want to get so big that I have to have mods actually doing shit. Like, I don't want to have to manage mods and personnel and all of that shit. Like, I don't really want to have to do that, because that's just work. I ain't here to work. I'm here to play video games. That's a whole different thing. But, you know, we'll see. That's sort of the weird challenge you find yourself in when you're kind of a content creator. I use the term, I feel fairly loosely for myself as a content creator, though I have actually been putting out more videos, so I feel like I fit the bill a little more than I ever used to. When you're a content creator trying to strike a certain size and not just, like, go for maximum growth, I do feel like I'm kind of in a weird, specific circumstance. Oh, see you later. Oh, I'm falling. On your head. That's fine. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, a sort of a channel can only grow. So I actually really hate the phrase in many circumstances, like, if you're not growing, you're dying. That phrasing, I really don't care for under most circumstances that it's used. But for a channel like this, there is some truth to the fact that if you are not growing to some degree, you will eventually end up, like, you know, losing your audience and dying. Simply because of the fact that, like, there is always a degree of natural attrition. Because, you know, people hang out for a while, they get, you know, they choose to move on, they find other things they're more interested in. Like, it's just a natural thing that occurs. And as people do that, you know, you will lose regulars over time. It's a natural part of content consumption more than content creation, honestly. Like, I mean, honestly, if you're interested in something, like, how long truly do you keep consuming that sort of thing before you move on to something else? Like, you know, a few years maybe. And so there's no fault to anyone eventually just moving on to other things rather than being here in the channel. But it's just a natural part of the content ecosystem. And so, because of that natural attrition, you do have to aim for some degree of growth, because you have to replace those folks who have wandered off with new regulars. So that's one of the few places that I feel that is an accurate statement of, if you're not growing, you are dying in the form of a channel. But going back to what Whitney said, first food subscription. What sort of food subscription are you describing, out of curiosity? Is it like one of the meal boxes, or like the what is it, Factor 70 something? That's like not meal. I mean, it's sort of a meal kit subscription, but rather than a kit, it's just like the pre-made stuff. Is it a specific type of food? It is Factor. I think Kappa uses Factor. I think Kappa's had a good time with it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, and you've been using Factor for some time, right? You've had, broadly speaking, you know, positive experiences, right? So that's a plus. Hey, Factor, come sponsor me or whatever. Like, hey, they sponsor streamers and shit. Send me food. Yeah. You know, it does make me wonder if I will ever end up getting a sponsor offer from, like, one of the major players. I mean, if I get big enough, obviously. Cozy K. Cozy K. I don't know if I... No, I don't think I know of them. I was like, is that one that... I don't think it is. I'll be honest, though. I know a lot of VTubers and not a lot of streamers. Ah. Well, the name Cozy does imply that sort of gameplay, so that would certainly make sense. I usually do not gravitate towards the cozy stuff. Either for playing or watching, honestly. I like... As far as streams I like watching people suffer, essentially, I guess. There's really no way to sugarcoat it. I like watching people suffer, so I like watching people have to play horror games when they're scared shitless. I like watching people play hard games when they're not that good at hard games. I don't know. I'm evil, I guess, but that's what I like the most. It do be that way. So I don't usually watch cozy games, but I also don't play cozy games, so like if I was super into playing them, I'd probably be more inclined to watch, but I demand stimulation. If I'm itching for something cozy, I'd just try to do some like model work, honestly. That's oftentimes what I end up doing if I'm just like don't feel like playing a game and sort of chilling. I'm like, well, time to open up Unity and see what the hell I can poke at. And Whitney, that's one of the big reasons that I usually don't play horror games on stream, because I love watching people get scared of horror games. It's like my favorite thing. It's so funny to me. And so because I don't get scared of horror games, I just don't see the value for people in watching me play horror games. And so, like, that's a huge part of why I don't typically stream horror games, because they feel like they're not that interesting with me playing them. I'm like, who is here for this? Where I'm just, like, casually scrolling and cruising through horror games, you know, nary a scream in sight. Because, like, you know, the last one I played was the newest Amnesia one that I don't remember the name of. The one where you were... The bunker. Where you're in the bunker. Aptly named. That makes it easy to remember. And that was fun, but it wasn't really scary, right? It was a really good theme and ambiance. It was also not too long, so that kind of worked out. And it was fun, but it was not that scary. And watching people be scared of that was, like, way more fun after the fact.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Damn.
Well, there's the first death. Exactly, bait. I mean, that's the way it is. Like, that's how the horror games end up. So, like, and that's fine. It's just there's so much, like, better uses, I feel like, of everybody's time. Man, my souls. Oh, Bramble was fun. Yeah, and that's why there's certain ones that I think do work. I think Bramble worked really well because Bramble wasn't solely like a horror game. Bramble had a really good, like, story to go along with it. Like, that was... Ow. Ow. And that's the big part, is it needs, you know, a good atmosphere goes a long way, a good storyline to sort of carry forward through the game. Those help sort of keep meaning to the stream. Because, like, in contrast, right, I'm thinking of things like Outlast. Like, I don't think Outlast would really work all that well for me playing, because Outlast, in my mind, is, like, so focused on the fear, right? Bramble was like a Grimm's fairy tale. Like, you've got... It's a fairy tale that is spooky. And so the fairy tale carries it, and the spooky's just a bonus. But something like... Oh, shit. Stay away from me. I need my souls. I could play Shadows of the Colossus. I'd have to find a way to get it on PC. I'm not sure if it's just out on PC or if it's only on PlayStation. That would be the only catch. I don't have a PlayStation. Circle, circle, stab him in the back. Hey. I need to remember that this is the era of Souls-likes or Souls games where the whole circle strafe backstab thing was like really, really a thing. It's like it's a thing in Elden Ring, but that's just a strategy that has continually been sort of tried. They keep trying to sort of minimize the effectiveness of it because it's just like so strong. and it just continues to be so strong at this point, and I need to remember that I could just like really just meander around the back of folks and really give them what for. Also, I just didn't open this chest. Oh, that's exciting. I think that's an actual... Yes, 100% mitigation shield. Fan-freaking-tastic. I know people sort of scoff at shield usage, but I like just making my life easy, honestly. That's one thing that I am a little sad at, that I really liked in Elden Ring, in the fact that you have a dedicated shield block counterattack. I thought that was a really nice addition in Elden Ring, because it gave a little bit more character and counterplay to shield use. And I mean, shield use is, of course, still strong, simply because it can keep you from taking a hit. But there's just sort of a little bit more interest to the way Elden Ring does it. But I mean, it does allow for much safer meanderings around the back of folks. Okay, I am definitely going to have to rebind a couple controls on my controller, because I keep accidentally hitting the up and down arrows. And I definitely don't want to be doing that consistently. Yep. Shield good. Circle strafe good. Backstab good. Backstab good. We're gonna be doing that a lot. I think there's another dog. Yeah, there's another dog. Hey, doggo. Bonk. Bonk. A cell key. I picked that up, and I said a cell key like that, and I was like, why did that voice come to mind? And I was like, oh my god, it's the Path of Exile voice. Where there is a silver key, there is a silver door. I was like, a cell key, a cell door. Do I have a graphics card? Of course I have a graphics card. I run a NVIDIA 3080 right now as a graphics card. And I am impatiently waiting for the next gen of both AMD's chips and NVIDIA's GPUs. So the NVIDIA 5000 series GPUs and the AMD 9000 processors. Oh yes, I do have a dedicated GPU. I am waiting for those because I would really like to upgrade my computer, but I really want to get next gen stuff. I don't want to go to the current one so late in their life. So that, I mean, of course I was able to get Chatbit to reply to you. Oh my god, you ass, that axe is so goddamn long. I got Chatbit to reply because of course I have control over Chatbit. I can send Chatbit wherever I like. I'm so annoyed that I lost my goddamn souls again. I have to wander my ass back yet again. At least I have a better shield. Bonk. Correct. Chatbit is semi-autonomous, but ultimately is an extension of myself. I was actually really pleased when I saw that comment come through in YouTube Studio because I was like, oh, I have a funny plan now. I saw your comment come in Beethoven, and I was like, I have an opportunity to do something very funny. Like, brilliant. Love it. Fantastic. It also gave me the opportunity to realize that Chatbit had not been subscribed to me on YouTube like an absolute asshole. So I remedied that situation. Chatbit is my 196th subscriber. What a little bastard. Just unbelievably rude. Ha! Welcome back, Cadastro. How's it going? Ooh, oh, what? Whoa. What are we doing there? What are we doing there with the freaking frame hitching? Hello? None of that, my good man. I will have none of that. Oh, you bastard. I'm gonna freaking lose my souls. Why is this guy fighting me, like, infinitely more effectively than he has in the past? What is going on? Wow, that was literally all of my stamina. What is going on? Jesus! What is with you this time? Okay, we're gonna continue frame hitching in this room, in this corner for some reason. Bro! God damn, this is absolute nonsense. Suddenly, this guy is just a masterclass combatant? What the hell? I really don't understand. I lost the souls. What just happened? Like, also, I didn't mean to jump there, so that's annoying. But, like, what just happened? I killed that guy the same way 3 times in a row, and suddenly dickhead just, like, learns how to fight? What the heck? I am irate. I just lost, like, 3,500 souls that... Oh, okay. We just don't have the mace out. Okay. We're falling apart here. We're goddamn falling apart. Jesus. I'm so salty about those freaking souls, man. Oh, that's what you are. Okay, we're just gonna bounce it off the wall. I'm falling apart out of a rage right now. It's just, we're turning into a mess. Hey, when necessary. When necessary. The ass is fair game. You... Ooh, I'm so annoyed right now. You asses. Oh, you absolute bastards. Alright, well, give me my pittance of soul back. Man, I lost so many. Alright. Yeah, let's go again, I guess. What? I just... Suddenly he's just continually bouncing a shield off my forehead. What the hell? I don't know why I didn't catch him with the backstab there. There we go. Finally. Lord have mercy. Good God. Ooh, pants. Superior pants. Much heavier pants. I don't even have a helmet? I don't own a helmet. Well, fine then. Get out of here. You jerk. My souls. Ah, I'm so upset. I can't believe I've lost souls this early. And to that guy. How incredibly unkind. I was just trying to level so that I could actually use a better weapon, too. But alas, I did not get the opportunity. Hey, firebomb. No, sir. No, no, sir. That is some rude-ass behavior. Ow. Oh, really? I hate this mace. It's so goddamn slow. I hate it here. Jesus. It shouldn't be this hard. What the damn hell? Really just shouldn't be this hard. My impatience is likely my... Okay, alright. We're just gonna not get to hit him there. Okay, alright. My impatience is my undoing, clearly. It usually is in these games, I'll be honest. It's usually my impatience that gets the best of me. Oh ho ho. No, no. No, thank you. Alright, here we gotta do this again. Just... Stop! Stop! Alright, now you have moved into position to continue shooting at me. No, thank you. Okay. I missed again somehow. Can I please get the backstab? What is happening? What is with this guy? Okay, we're just not gonna get the backstab again. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. That's freaking fine. Backstab, please, for God's sake! Thank you! Man, really that hard? Hoi. Where is he? Who knows where Seaweaver is? Seaweaver... busy individual. I've been surprised he's had so many opportunities to stop by lately, in fact. Give me my souls back. Okay. Now we're back to trying to move forward. Come back here. Okay. You dodgy. Oh, hey, how's it going, sir? I'm stuck. I can't get past. Okay. Get him in the back. Get him in the back. I don't know why that didn't count as a backstab. Don't actually know why I had to block that, but that's fine. Thank you, Whitney. As always. Oh, and on that subject, actually, on the subject of shilling, I did recently release my most recent tutorial video, and while I know that it's likely not of particular interest to all of you, and a couple of you were actually here when I initially recorded it, because I did that on stream, it would, of course, help me quite a bit if you were to go and watch that, or, you know, put it on in the background and mute it or whatever. Because I feel like that has the potential to get me some new viewership if it can get to the right places on YouTube. I kind of should just become a thief, actually. You know, you say that, and I expect that's not actually the button I meant to use, but that's fine. We're gonna be doing a lot of backstabbing. You're not wrong. Yes, the newest video, the how to get channel points working on YouTube. Or adding Twitch style channel point redeems on YouTube, I think is the actual title of it. I don't like, you know, shilling for myself too much, but that video I will debase myself somewhat to shill for, because I think there's a lot of potential for that video, and I would like to see that get going. Nothing. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been like, please, Kid Astro, if you could be so kind. It would be of great benefit to myself, and you would be ever so kind if you would do so. Ah. Yeah, I've been like lurking on my YouTube analytics, just sort of waiting to see if it, ow, if it ends up going anywhere, and it like just straight up stopped getting views, and I think it's largely because I told it to not send to, oh lord, to the subscribers. Because that kind of like resets who it tries to send to. The VTuber, yeah, I'm not really connected to too many of, I say too many, I'm not really connected to any of the VTuber support places. And like, they might work. Honestly, this would be a very good video to look into that. I don't know. Maybe I should try. Because the thing about a lot of those, right, I feel like sometimes they're not as effective because when you build your viewer base out of other streamers. You build it of people who oftentimes are not available to watch you because they're streaming themselves. Like, so it can be a challenge to build that way. Saying that, of course, however, this is literally a video intended to benefit streamers. So looking into some of those sort of VTuber support, like Discords and whatever, to post it up is actually a pretty good idea. I don't think I'm in any of those Discords right now, so I'll have to track some down. Ah, it's not the attack I wanted. Yeah. Creative. Oh! Yeah, and that's one of the reasons that I'm somewhat optimistic about this video, because my previous tutorials have generally done relatively well. They've been some of my most evergreen content. But my previous tutorials have largely been for VTubers specifically, because it's usually been about model stuff. This tutorial, however, is aiming at benefiting, you know... Oh, that's where this comes out. That's right. That's the shortcut. Benefiting any streamer on YouTube. So I'm optimistic that it has more potential. But it's got to get its sea legs first and get going. All right, well, I've gotten some of my souls. What's the worst 90s cartoon? Okay, so... What's the worst? I can't actually think of one that really... I never really cared for the Rugrats, honestly. I know that there are a lot of people who do like that one a lot, but it was never my favorite. And that's the thing, though, kid. Like, most 90s cartoons were quite good. And, like, most of them, honestly, the worst I can say is, like, it wasn't for me. But, like, it was still a good cartoon. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people who really didn't like Ren and Stimpy. The thing is, so I thought about saying Ren and Stimpy, but, like, considering it, I was like, looking back, I don't really care for it. Okay, well, Teletubbies wasn't exactly a cartoon. Well, it wasn't exactly a cartoon, but that one, yes. That one was some weird-ass shit. That one was a weird one. Yeah, that's the thing. Ren and Stimpy was, like, really significant. And I'm pretty sure that at the time, I enjoyed Ren and Stimpy quite a bit. But looking back, I'm like, that's kind of gross and weird.
Joke. Asking us to talk.
So, like, there's that. And Ed, Edd and Eddy, I can't speak to all that much because I kind of had aged out of watching cartoons for the most part. once Ed, Ed, and Eddie came out.
Very well.
I know a lot of people really like Ed, Ed, and Eddie, though. I know that a lot of people are big fans.
Farewell, Ashen.
Alright. We're ditching the damn mace. Broadsword it is. For a slight damage increase, but I think it should be faster. I liked Rocco's Modern Life. You mentioned Rocco's Modern Life. I liked it. I will say, I think my favorite cartoon was probably Angry Beavers. I loved Angry Beavers.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Do you do the reinforcing? Yeah, nice.
Prithee, be careful.
I really liked Angry Beavers. Oh, you got the 90s cartoons and the aughts? That makes sense. I assume you're likely in like Australia or something of that nature. New Zealand, perhaps. Or somewhere in those parts. Cow and Chicken, I think, was pretty good. I don't have any particularly strong memories of Cow and Chicken, though. Oh, South Africa. That would also make sense. Real Monsters? Yeah. The really the only part that I remember about Real Monsters was, like, the opening sequence. Like, that's what I remember. Yeah, you know, honestly, one of the things... Yeah, you know, on the subject of... Okay, please stop swinging like that. I gotta get used to the way... that forward attack works. We were kind of talking about sort of general, you know, 90s nostalgia and stuff. And, you know, now that we're talking about cartoons, honestly, one of the things that I kind of miss and am nostalgic for was not necessarily any specific cartoon, but rather the concept of the Saturday morning cartoon broadly, right? Like, I don't know, there was just something about being a kid, like, being, not having sort of the modern, always available cartoon or entertainment sort of thing we have with the internet anymore, and just having that, like, yeah, Saturday morning, man, we get up early, we've got the run of our favorite cartoons to watch. Like, I don't know, there was just something endearing and something nostalgic about that, like, excitement. Not having to worry about voting. Yeah, like, it was an event. And there's something to be said about having a sort of event like that. That is lost, right? With, you know, bingeable content that's always available and stuff. It's actually a little bit nice to see some streaming, like, sort of pendulum back a little bit to going back to the idea of, like, simulcasting, or, like, it gets released every week. Like, I know that's counter to the idea that, oh, shoot. Hold on. I just realized I did not hook up Vignon. Hold on. Hold on. No, no. Hold on. Okay, there we go. We picked it out. We picked it up. Oh yeah, Garfield. Yeah, like there's their cultural effect. Well, and yeah, right? Like, and not just like watching it at the same. Oh my god, he's doing the exact same thing as that other asshole. Not only like at the time of being able to say, you know, you're doing the same thing at the same time, but even just like the very fact that we're all sitting here able to talk about that as like a shared experience, right? We're like, oh man, remember Saturday morning cartoons? And like, it's a near universal experience for that era. And it's like, it makes me wonder if there will be the same sort of near universal shared experiences, right, in the future, aside from, you know, the universal experience of everyone going onto Twitter and it being a shithole. Like, that's the closest thing we have to universal anymore. Yeah, I guess there's Roblox and Skibbity. You're not wrong. Bro. I legitimately hate these assholes. These guys, man. These guys, man. Well, and it's unfortunate that Skibbity's fine. I mean, it's goofy as hell, and I don't quite get it, but it's fine. It's unfortunate for Roblox to be such a like a universal thing currently, because Roblox is not an ideal sort of, Roblox is handled shittily and essentially drives kids into child labor. Like, I'll just put it that way, essentially. That's what it is. It functionally is child labor, and that's bad. Like, I don't like that. It's bad. Okay. It is a capitalist hellscape for children. And so it's unfortunate that that's the way Roblox is. Yes, Roblox feels like it should kind of be illegal. It's so abusive to its creators. Nope. Whoa! Crossbow boy. Ash was a bit of a goofy goober. You're not wrong. Okay. Dude, Pokemon is weird for that. It's like, guess what? Everybody goes on an adventure when they're 10 years old. Off you go. Good luck. Like, do people have jobs? What is everybody doing?
The wait has been long, Unkindled One. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle.
Emma.
Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their journeying homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall. Forge on through the great
Well, and
gate,
honestly,
and
I
raise
am
this
one of those
banner
sorts
to
of people,
proceed.
Kit, because I think Pokemon could really be well served by telling some darker stories in the world. So I think they've built a universe that has a lot of sort of interesting opportunity for stories. And they just don't really explore any. We have Whitney. Exactly. I am one of those sorts. Alright, I have the cell key, and I think I need to use that back there. And I guess I should probably go back and do that before I leave. Honestly. Well, yeah, and I think that's why I feel like Pokemon should tell some darker stories in the universe, because they have clearly constructed the universe to be dark, potentially, with some of the Pokemon descriptions, like, what is it, Drifloon, that literally kidnaps children and shit, like, how some of the ghost Pokemon are only the ghosts of, like, I don't know, killed children and shit. Like, it's wild what some of the stuff they've set up for the universe, and then they just don't ever, like, pursue those stories. And there's just so much potential story. Yeah. Well, so sort of like Palworld, the thing with Palworld is that it didn't really do any of the legwork to set up the lore beforehand. So, like, to some degree, yes, Palworld. And at some point, I'll go play Palworld once it's, like, out of early access and stuff. And I think it's good to have more games like Palworld to sort of give some variety to that sort of gaming space. But, like, Palworld came out of nowhere to sort of fill that niche, whereas Pokemon has done the legwork to preload their universe with all of these dark potentials, and they just never explored those dark potentials. They've done the world building. Exactly. They did the world building. Like, anybody who reads any of the lore, like, they see the possibilities there. And Pokemon are the only ones that just haven't, like, done anything with it themselves. And they, you know, they just could have. Okay. I forgot that he breathes fire down here, too. Okie dokie, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That's very kind of you. I honestly don't know if they ever, like, explain why kids always do that. Yeah, yeah, I feel like the, as far as the sleeping with Pokemon, I'm pretty sure that came up in the Legends Arceus. A little bit. Okay. There we go. But then there's like, you know, Lieutenant Surge from the first game, who is clearly somebody who went to war with Pokemon, and it's like, you know, what the heck does that mean? What does a war with Pokemon look like? Like, come on now, they could just freaking do that shit. But honestly, I think part of it might simply be that if you got darker and like grappled with the storylines, you'd actually have to start coming to grips with some of the fundamental issues of the universe. Like, boy, sure is weird how these creatures appear to be approximately as intelligent as human beings, but also we just stick them into balls and fight them. Like, that sure is weird, isn't it? Like, well, yeah, that is pretty weird, guys. Maybe we shouldn't do that. How do I get there? Is that somewhere later? I don't quite recall how that connects. Yeah, so I feel like that might be part of why they have never done so, because there's a lot of really uncomfortable questions to be answered there. But it's still a shame, because I really would like to see some more engaging stories coming out of the Pokemon universe.
Are you?
It's true. If Disney can pull it off, surely... Well, I don't know about that. They overwork their Pokemon staff like nobody's business.
That unkindled ash.
I thought he was going to say unkindled trash for some reason. I was like, you ass.
If that's true,
Don't call me
I have a
trash.
favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead.
Ah, the one and only Master Ball.
Loretta lives there.
Unless you're on Pokemon Red Blue,
Give her
in
this
which
ring.
case you can use the missing no
I'm
glitch
not asking for
to
charity.
duplicate the
In
shit
fact,
out of
if
your
you do
Master
this for
Ball.
me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then? Huh? Very well.
Sure.
I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead
Hey, Grey
Settlement,
Rat.
and I promise to assist you.
Thanks, bro.
Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Thanks for the ring, bro. I should, like, equip rings and shit. Huzzah. You know, that's that's another thing I'm actually a little nostalgic for. Like on the subject of Pokemon Blue Red with the missing no glitch. Just sort of the idea of shenanigan glitches that go out and then aren't fixed. Like, because, you know, that's just not a thing when you're on a cartridge. There's no downloaded fixes for that shit. You're on your own. You know, I was never very good at keeping track. The missing known rare candies, exactly. Of all the secrets in this game, because I honestly, like, where's that random door? Is it? Do I have to get to it by like dropping somewhere over here? I don't know. Yeah, right. Game-breaking bugs, and with so many games now having online elements, trading, you know, the ability to impact so many other people's games by use of glitches, that it's like, well, we gotta fix that, because, you know, they'll ruin people's day. But, you know, it used to be that you just have some bugs and it's fine. It'd make for some funny times. I guess I should go back the other way. Oh, I could just use the teleport, actually. Use the fast travel. This is not the fast travel. It's over here. Yeah, like Noida, I haven't played Noida that much, but like I know Noida and some other games like Risk of Rain 2. I've seen some memes where people sort of comment about how those games sort of embrace the potential game-breaking shenanigans of like fully utilizing some of the elements of the game, right? And like they're just like, yeah, that's fine. Go nuts, break the shit out of the game. Just be absolutely insane and overpowered. That's fine. It's part of the fun. I appreciate games that do that.
Welcome home. Speak thine. Very well. Then touch the take nourishment from.
Exactly. Like, play it like you want. Go for it. Go wild.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Like, I think that's fun. I mean, there's of course something to be said for a well-balanced game, but I appreciate games that just, like, embrace fun over all else as well. You beat the game vanilla once? Nice work. I did not get very far into Noida. I don't really know why. Like, it was fun. I played it on stream like once or twice. I didn't really wander back to it. I don't really know why. Not any particularly strong reason. Whoa, sir. It is hard. You're not wrong. It is hard. Okay, apparently can't attack out of a jump. Now I know. I guess attacking out of jumps was a thing that got added in Elden Ring. Now I know. On the subject of games, what are some games people are excited about this year? I don't really know if any jump out to me. I've got a couple. Like, I'm really looking forward to Outpost, but I don't think I'm going to end up streaming that. That's going to be something I play with friends offline. And I'm trying to think of what else some of the stuff that's coming out this year is. Dragon's Dogma 2 certainly looks promising. That's one that I've got on the old list, for sure. What are people keeping their... You're not up to date. Well, honestly, that's part of why I ask. It's a good information gathering mechanism to see what other people are like have their eyes on, so that I can sort of consider keeping my eye on it as well. Silksong may come out. We shall see. Damn it. I wish I had spells that I could... Okay. That I could actually disrupt these shields, guys. Game about changing outfits. I think I've seen some... Is there a version of it that's out already? Because I think I've seen some... streamers playing it, but I'm not sure. Unless, of course, you're talking about something that hasn't come out, then I definitely don't know the name of it, nor do I know what you're talking about specifically. All right, we got a boss. Let's see. Let's go. You know, I wouldn't mind playing a game. Like, I think a game like that of fashion and stuff could be cool. I think my main issue is that I quickly get tired of games that don't have sort of a strong sense of progression, either like mechanically or narratively. And so it's like, I think it would be cool to have something like that that had meaningful progression to it that I could, like, get into. Because you know, style and fashion can be cool, but that's, like, for the, it's one of the reasons, like, Sims house construction, I didn't really get into, because there wasn't, like, really a sense of progression to it. It was just like a thing you did, right? And I much more prefer, like, base building games, right? Where you're, trying to progress through, things like researches and production things. I probably want to get away. Nope, never mind. He's just doing something with his face. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
I don't remember this guy's moveset. Oh, god damn it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it fits different powers. Is that like Final Fantasy 13-2? No, not 13-2. 10-2. Did that with the dress spheres giving you different powers. Which, you know, honestly was pretty fun.
Stamina.
You're not wrong. That fail sound, man. Gonna slowly drive me insane. I wish I had a helmet. I just straight up don't have a hat. It's a tragedy. You know, I'm actually kind of glad that I only play Souls games as much as I do. Because I never play them enough to get incredibly good at them. I am passably good at them, but I feel like a lot of the fun would be sucked out if I had practiced so much to, like, truly get to mastery, right? Like, all of the streamers that you might see who... You know what? I didn't notice I could just pop down here. Who get to the point, right, where they actually have to start doing crazy challenge shit because they're just like, yeah, I fought this guy 500 times by now. Like, I don't really want to get that good at something. Because, like, the challenge is half the fun, right? Never really understood what the definition is. Well, the definition of a Souls game is pretty loose. Well, and broadly, specifically a Souls game is going to be any game in the Dark Souls series, though sometimes people will use the term Soulsborne to cover Dark Souls and Bloodborne. But then, more broadly, once you get to...
Oh, shit.
Once you get to Souls-likes, it gets a bit more confusing. And it's sort of a... You know it when you see it sort of definition, more than anything else. Oh, I actually got the heal off. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. I didn't think I was alive, but I'm alive. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Ah! I'm alive! Damn it! Oh! Oh, that was close. Close. Whoo. Yeah, so that Kit's kind of got the general idea of... It's like... It's usually a very timing-based, sort of... Usually a little bit slower, but that's been sort of broadened a little bit more. Combat system usually has a stamina system for rolling. Like it's usually the feel of it is usually about how significant the choices you're making in combat sort of like carry forward. Demon Dark Souls, there's actually a reasonable argument to say that things like Monster Hunter are also Souls-likes, honestly. They're just multiplayer Souls-likes where, you know, the overarching sort of like the support system of the game has the hub that you go back to and you take a new mission, but like the combat is quite Souls-like in my opinion, which is why I also like Monster Hunter quite a bit. The combat specifically for Monster Hunter games is Souls-like combat, I think. However, it doesn't usually carry sort of the aesthetics that you oftentimes think about for Souls-like, because very often Souls-likes carry also the aesthetics of sort of a gritty, grim sort of environment, usually a darker story, a little bit of mystery, but that I feel like is just almost like coincidental in a sense. Like, everybody saw Souls games doing that with success, and so they also did that with their story and environments and aesthetics. But, like, it's not required for it. I mean, a good example, right, is The Surge and The Surge 2, which are most assuredly Souls-like in gameplay, but it is a fairly different ambiance to them. They're a lot brighter. It's still post-apocalyptic, but, like, it's tech-themed, it's a lot brighter, stuff like that. But like the combat still carries the same sort of methodical dodge / block timing based blah skill based combat system, whatever you want to call it. And so Monster Hunter, I think, also carries that same combat system style.
Farewell.
Its game infrastructure is just different in that you're doing a lot more crafting of your stuff. You're gathering parts. It's got the hub world that you come back to and then go out again. Although this kind of has a hub world a little bit. But anyway, it's the same as like Metroidvania, right? It's this loose, broad category that lots of things can hypothetically fit in. Sort of turn-based combat without turns. A little bit. Monster Hunter does have cats working on a farm. That is true. Good old palicos. These guys are so creepy looking. Like how they just casually crawl up and we're like, this is fine. Off we go. They're definitely not whisking us away to die somewhere. Thank you. I still don't have a hat. I guess I could probably buy a hat. If I had thought about it. Yeah, that's true. Hello, Sea Weaver. There you are. I think Whitney was asking where you were. Largely, I think, out of curiosity, since you had not made an appearance yet tonight. But hello, and welcome. I suppose, perhaps it was Beethoven. I don't remember. Regardless. I should carry forward and shill for myself yet again that you, Sea Weaver, might be interested in my most recent video that I posted. I posted up a new tutorial for adding channel point redeems to YouTube. And if you hadn't gotten around to doing anything like that on your channel, you might find that interesting to watch. But also, of course, it would help me if you were to watch it. Okay, you already watched it. Well, good. Well, then, thank you for supporting the channel. In that case, your due diligence has been done. Much appreciated. So I'm hinging some of my hopes on that video to help get to new audience for, you know, future growth and shit. Ah, well, thank you for watching all of my stuff.
Please,
the super fan.
Grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Phantom. How's it going?
Then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great
get
honor.
yourself up on your spindly little legs.
Of Londor,
Why are you facing? Why is he facing over there? Okay, hold on. Don't worry. I'll reposition myself. There you go.
As was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere.
I have failed to die.
Say, champion
Well,
of Ash, how
sorry?
does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
Sure.
I am honored.
So this
Truly.
guy's integral to one of the
I should
endings.
be dead.
The complicated ending that I've done before, have forgotten how to do, and don't plan to pursue so that I can get a different
Yoel
achievement
of
this time.
Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Thanks, bro. Off you go. Collecting followers like a freaking Pokemon. Do. Loots that I left behind. Yoink. The alluring skull. So alluring. What game is that, Seaweaver? We were just talking about games that we were looking forward to. Freaking. Am I gonna have to go on my rant about early access games again? It feels like I might need to. Freaking early access. I'll hear about what game Seaweaver's talking about before I go off. To drop to here? Nope, just a weird, creepy balcony. Palworld is the early access, and that is why I have yet to play Palworld. Honestly, it's mostly like... It's mostly a personal preference of not playing them. And then a lot of times I feel like it is actually detrimental to many games that they do early access. Like, not just like you're evil for early access, because most of the time it's okay. Like, there are some times where it's an absolute scam, but that is in the minority. Name the damn game, Seaweaver. Well, yeah, and so that's one of the reasons that I find it frustrating for early access games, because they're in early access for so long. And ultimately why I tend to avoid early access games, and what very specifically frustrates them about... okay, carry on. Why I tend to avoid them is because I, like, a very large portion of what I enjoy out of games is sort of the beginning opportunity to sort of learn and understand the mechanics, like the mechanical progression and the discovery of mechanics and gameplay. And so once I have done that, my interest in the game tends to diminish, and so it has to be carried via, you know, a narrative or something like that. And so the problem with early access games is that they tend to sort of like stretch the mechanical exploration of the game, if you will. because oftentimes the mechanics might be light early on in the progress of their early access. And so if I play it in early access, there is less to sort of chew on. And if I come back to it later, down the line, I have to retread familiar ground, which is much less interesting to me. So what tends to happen is I will play an early access game, I will get burnt out on the early access game, and then I will simply be insufficiently interested in coming back to it later. And that generally bothers me because I will know that I had missed out on potential enjoyment for like a game that I was like, no, this is a really exciting game. And if I had only waited, I will, if I had only waited, then I would have had more enjoyment out of it. And so that's sort of the way of it. And so I try to wait more. I actually don't too often visit Seaweaver streams, largely because of timing mismatches, more than anything else. Like, frequently I see Seaweaver streaming, like, while I'm at work, or while I am streaming, or things of that nature, and, I mean, a lot of times when I am not at work or streaming, I mean, a lot of times I end up spending time with my wife, because I gotta find time and keep up with, you know, familial duties and such. Can't just be screwing around on the internet all the time. So unfortunately, I do not get all that many opportunities to return Seaweaver's visitations here in stream. Hey, I can brag about my wife if I want. She's great. And as to your question earlier, I don't believe that I am autistic. Autism is simply an extreme version of character traits that many people have, so who knows where we're on the personality spectrum. Holomento. Interesting. Get charms, stuff that help you out. You die, you lose everything. Make your way again. Interesting. The world evolves and carries over. Interesting. I'll have to put that on my wish list.
Hoi! Hoi!
Nope. Don't do that. None of that now.
Owie! Ooh. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't want to be stuck.
Daddies. Get out of here. Speaking of big lists, my wish list is getting out of control. Partially because I keep wish listing more stuff that's in early access. I'm like, ooh, I hope this game releases fully sometime in the future. Onto the wish list it goes. It's out of control, man. I do sometimes put it on in the background at work. I do that sometimes. I usually just don't chat because I'm doing work. Do. Good old village. Oh, hey, there's soup in here, isn't there? Isn't this the room? Isn't this the building with the soup? Or no? Soup is... I forgot about you. Get out of here. Oh no, it is the soup. I did remember the soup. Amazing. Soup. Soup is good. Actually, the original quote of that is, "Food is good." I think it's "food is good." That's a freaking Gauntlet Legends quote. Oh, freaking on the subject of 90s nostalgia, Gauntlet Legends, man. Oh, that was like... That is nostalgia city. Sitting down, playing with your friends. Hammering out some Gauntlet Legends. Man, that was good stuff. I forgot you guys were up there. Fortunately, you made a loud noise. Yeah, my whole rant about early access is really one of the big things that I appreciate out of From Software, actually. Because From Software announces stuff not that long before they're coming out. They're like, hey, in 6 months, we're going to have a whole ass game. And then they put out the game, and the game is like, at least generally pretty polished. They don't come out and are just whole ass messes like many of the AAA publishers do. I mean, honestly, in a lot of ways, I would sort of put From Software moving into the AAA publishers department. I mean, honestly, I downgrade a lot of the legacy AAA publishers into just garbage tier publishers. When does the new Elden Ring DLC come out? Because that is something that I need to keep my eye out for, but I had a hankering for some Souls game, and ow, 3 was one that I hadn't streamed before, so no, I believe it was announced, but it had not been released. I'm relatively confident in that, simply because I know I would have seen a ridiculous avalanche of streamers playing that DLC. So I haven't seen a ridiculous avalanche playing that DLC, which implies that it is not out yet. This is how I keep track of games, honestly. I mean, you. Ow! What the heck? Yeah, get out of here. Game dev news site? That'd be cool. Honestly, I would... Any kind of game news anymore that is not written by a large language model bullshit is cool in my book. Because, good God, the internet is becoming a travesty as far as, like, trying to see anything meaningful. We're really running headlong into the dead internet phase. It's a freaking problem. Hell yeah. Do it. See if you, like, go for it. Honestly, I think that would be cool. I don't really know who I would go about talking to. It's like, I do, you know, variety content on here. I mostly play games, right? It would be cool to have, like, something, some kind of regular program that I did that, like, gave me a reason to talk to people and pull on and, like, do stuff like that. I don't have one, but I think it would be cool to do that. Even just, like, I mean, obviously you can go for it, but even for me, I'd be like, I wish I had a reason to, you know, message out to other streamers and stuff and be like, hey, you want to come on to my blah blah show and talk about the cool stuff you're doing? I don't really have a blah blah show right now. And I'm not really sure what kind of format that would take or when I would do it and stuff. It just hasn't really been my thing up to now. I was allegedly invaded by a dark spirit. There you are. He's taking his sweet ass time. I do not... That is correct. I do not work or stream on Wednesday nights. I should heal myself while I got time, waiting for that dumbass spirit to show up. Hey, bro, what you doing? What you doing? You just traipsing around out here? Yeah, come on over here. I don't really want to fight you at the same time. Ow. Stabbies. Stop by Wednesday night. I will try to remember. Damn it. Oh, you bastard. I hate parrying. I need to remember that they do not hate parrying. They, in fact, love parrying. Could you stop healing yourself? That's some lame-ass shit. Okay. Okay, I'm getting my ass beat here. God damn. No. Oh, how did I not get a backstab out of that? I'm sorry. Why am I on that exactly? There's the backstab we want. Kick him off. Pound him. Get wrecked. You're not dead yet. How are you not dead? Oh, god damn you, healing like an asshole. Such such a dickhead. What? What just happened? What the hell kind of a attack sequence was that? I want everybody to know that I'm really bad at PvP. I just letting everybody know I'm shit at PvP. I need to remove some of these guys. I know. The only PvP right now that I'm kind of okay at is Armored Core 6. I hopped on to do some of the ranked play recently, and I did okay. Sir? Sir? Thank you. Honestly, as soon as I start getting raided too much, I just stop kindling. Because I just don't like dealing with it. Is there a quick travel to the shrine? I don't know, there's not. Yeah, that's one of the things that I don't love about the older Souls. The nature of the way they do PvP is not optimal, I guess. It's not my favorite. Because it's mostly, I'm not a huge fan of the way that opting into PvP is the same mechanism as getting like an actual stat benefit in some capacity, right? I think this one is lesser because it's just like a health bump. But in the older ones especially, like Dark Souls 2, you essentially have to occasionally I think it's making yourself human in that one. Or else like you get further and further down on your max health, and it just becomes a problem. And I just wish that, like, opting into invasions was a choice that you could make that didn't, like, provide other benefits. Like, those were two separate things you did. Because it's just... The problem is you become easy to be preyed on by people looking to cause problems for people, right? I could just play in offline mode. That is true. Yeah, PvP for fun, not forced. Is essentially... Yeah, that's the way to view it. And the thing is like, I say that, but like, I understand why they do it the way they do it. Because it's like, this is locked, right? It's... Yeah, it doesn't open from this side. Like, it has a benefit because you get more people into the mode, right? It makes it a meaningful interaction element. And so, like, I get why you're quote-unquote forced into it, because many of the experiences that come from that, like, only come from that. But it's also... I wish I had a weapon that staggered bigger people. Because I sure would like to stagger them. Oh, we got the hair going, eh? I still like the hair. Quote unquote hair. Hair approximate. Ah, yes, color. We'll see if we get green for St. Patrick's Day. How could you possibly expect... Hey, we did get some green. How could you possibly expect actual hair? What the hell kind of actual hair would I end up with? That's some shenanigans. Oh, no, no. No, no, sir. No, no. I did used to have, an alternate method of making hair. A second set of hair. It wasn't my best work. It wasn't bad, but I eventually retired it. It was a set of particles connected by, chain. Well, lines. Ow. My ass. Ah. You're not dead yet. Please die. Ha! Pink eye. You've got... You are correct. Man, pink eye's like such a pain in the ass. Although it's much less of an issue when you get to be an adult, because it usually just doesn't happen. I get pink eye very rarely. You know why? Because I don't have kids. Like, freaking kids and their goddamn pink eye. Stop putting your disgusting fingers in your eye. You yahoos. Very funny, Seaweaver. I see what you did there. Oh, you'll probably throw up here, won't you? I don't really want you to bludgeon me again. Okay, I don't want to go in there and go fight that just yet. I would much rather come around here and get that shortcut opened up. Doggo. Ow. Biggest, smoothest brain. Reminiscent of a bowling ball, even. Oh, you brought an additional friend. Hello. There we go. Get out of here. You know. Damn. I forgot that I need to do this, like, before every stream. Hold on. There's music and there's ambient sound that goes along with the motes. I always forget that I have to redirect it to a particular audio channel so that it shows up on stream. Sadly, it does not like... Oh, wait, actually... No, you should be able to hear it. It's just coming through technically the wrong channel. It's still coming through on stream. There. It's fine. It was coming through the gaming channel, which made it quieter than I wanted. But it still made it. It for some reason, it doesn't save. Yeah, peak efficiency. We all know that the optimal way to get internal volume is by, you know, eventually becoming a sphere. We all know that what makes brains smartest is internal volume. Oh, me? I am technically, by trade, I am a software quality engineer now. I do have a degree in computer engineering. I was a computer technician. I was never actually a computer technician, but I was certified in computer technician as I was out of college trying to get jobs. And I work on a software development team, so I'm all up in that tech field. All up in it. Just elbow deep in the ass of technology. Hexagons are the smartest shape. Indeed. They are the most stylish. You say just web dev. Nothing wrong with a freaking web dev, man. There's a heck of a lot you can do with that sort of thing. Like, I wouldn't want to have to try to sit down and make a website. That ain't my cup of tea. Because honestly, the thing I try to avoid is freaking coding, actually. Web dev is code adjacent, depending on what you're doing. Sort of code. Oh, those rats? You bet they are. Yeah, the systems. Yes, yes. All of the various, oh, God, my brain. The JavaScript. God, the only thing that was coming to mind was JSON, and I was like, that's not it. It's not what I'm trying to think of. The JavaScript. I know. Hexagons are extremely efficient. They fit perfectly. They got such a cool shape. Yeah, coding can be relatively easy, depending on what you're doing. But, like, I really just don't like doing it. I much prefer working at the more architecture levels of planning things out and then letting someone else sort of put all of the pieces in the right place. I now realize that I want to go back to level. I should have done so. I just don't like sitting down and actually doing all of the coding. It is tedious to me, and I don't like doing it. I feel like people think that I look down on it when I use the term tedious, but that is not what I mean. Coding is awesome and very useful. And I really just don't like doing it. It's no fun
Welcome home,
to me.
Ashes.
I don't find it fun.
Very well. Then take nourishment. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations of disparity.
What do I want to do here? I should probably just crank hit points for a while until that hits closer to the soft cap.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, hoping to get a senior position so you can start thinking of... Yeah, that's what I enjoy much more. That's the stuff that I find fun. Oh man, that's true, Kappa. Ooh boy. Turn of the century used to be a very different time period than apparently it is now. That hurts my feelings. I don't like that at all. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be leveling up my weapons. What the hell am I doing? I just, like, forgot that it's a thing. I could be doing so much more damage. But I am le dumbass and forgot. Ratted on my misdeeds? That's fine. I take pride in my misdeeds. I don't know what those misdeeds were, but whatever they were, I endorse them 100%. As long as they're true. Anything that I actually did, I stand behind it. Lies and slander will not be tolerated, however. Ten out of 10 would misdo again. Exactly. Constant no-breath commentary. What are you talking about? You are correct. I didn't start my mic recording. That is absolutely correct. Yes. You are right. You know what? That is a misdeed that I will, in fact, not stand behind. I should actually do that. I just keep forgetting to open up OBS and, like, set it up as a recording stream while I'm doing this. All right, let's go kick him in the balls. Get out of here. Kick him in the tree balls. Ow. I should have not quite yet kicked him in the tree balls.
Oi! Oi! Where are you going? Leave me alone.
Ow! You know, on the subject of recording, ow. I do have another Eldritch story time coming tomorrow, so, you know, look forward to that. Oh, I didn't know you threw shit. Ow, what the heck? How are you not dead yet, my man? Now you are. Although most of you have already heard that one, because it is Polaris, which I read on stream the other day. Ow. You guys just keep showing up. There just keeps being more of you. Three balls kicked. I can't apparently kick that one. Where are the other ones? Oh, here it is. There we go. Where are the rest of your tree balls? Some of the back tree balls. Not hitting it. There's some of his hand tree balls. Kick him in the tree balls. He keeps dying. Ankle balls. Hey, bring those balls back. You bring those balls back right now. I think if you're behind him, he falls backwards occasionally. Oh, there's some thigh tree balls. Can I get those? No, I cannot for some reason. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. I guess those don't count. Those aren't tree balls. Does that not count? What the hell am I supposed to be hitting right now? Yeah, bring those balls back. Bring them back. Where'd they go? You know, the alternative that I might use, say that, would be for like takoyaki. If somebody had brought out takoyaki and then they took them from me, in that case, I would also say, hey, bring those balls back. Has anybody ever had takoyaki? I actually just recently got the opportunity to have takoyaki when I went to Australia at a ramen shop. They were delicious. I liked them very much. They had a very interesting texture. I can't reach high enough. That doesn't count. Where the hell are the tree balls at? Bro. Wah! Dude, yeah, takoyaki was so delicious. Okay, we are at an impasse here. You have got to bring some balls up here. Did I get the ones on his palms? Maybe not. I think I got one of them. Maybe the other one still has. Ooh, ooh. No? Like, I'm trying to... Ow. You bastard. There's like one on his thigh-ish region. Okay, hold on. We can do something about this. We're just gonna run our happy ass over here. And we're gonna go in equipment. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna bring the fire bombs out. Woo! Didn't count. Oh, what about his elbow? How do I hit his elbow? Bro, give me something to freaking hit, man. I whiffed. I have never had this much trouble with this guy. What the heck is going on here? Can I please hit anything? What the heck? What the damn hell? Definitely doesn't count for anything. That doesn't count for anything. That doesn't count for anything. Honestly, I don't know. He's not really doing much. He's very easy to avoid, but I literally can't find anything else that's actually in reach to hit that gets credit. I mean, I already hit him in the freaking crotch. It's just like nothing, there's nothing for me to attack. I don't know if glitching is common for this guy, I don't know. Like, I dead on hit him in the back with that. That didn't count. Quick information network. Go find out if it's possible for this to glitch ridiculously. I mean, I might as well loot these, I guess, while I'm here. Excuse me, I'll take that. Excuse me, I'll take that. On his back? I can't... Other elbow? I did see that there's some guys on his elbow. Like, up there? I need him to freaking lay down if I'm gonna hit any of that. Like, there's one there-ish, sort of, but I can't get at it. Well, yeah, I mean, I know he has one, but he's just not doing it. Like, I don't see exactly where I'm supposed to be to get him to do it. Like, I think he did the roll when I was further away. Could you, sir? If you'd be so kind as to do something for me, could you just... Sir? 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 You literally just go up and down. Sir? Sir? Sir, if you'd be so kind. Sir, please. Is that an opportunity to get at his knee, maybe? Does he have anything on his knee? Well, that didn't really give me many opportunities, did it? Sir. I'm getting real annoyed at this music. It's just like, feels like it's ever escalating, but never getting anywhere. Elbow? Elbow? I'm so baffled. Oh, is that's not it, right? It's this guy, isn't it? This guy on the back? No, like that doesn't count for hitting it. I don't think I can hit that guy. Please, my man, please. I'm so confused. I don't understand. I literally have never had this much problems with this guy. This is what I get when I don't bring spells, I guess. For God's sake, you're killing me, man. Riveting content, I'm sure. Well, I'm glad you're amused. I just don't quite understand what I'm supposed to be hitting right now. Because I see where it appears that there are still eggs, but, like, I don't seem to be able to hit them. That appears to be obviously a target, but it's just like not. Is it because it still has vines on it? There's one on his elbow, but it also has vines on it. Hit his bare back. Like, is it that up there that I'm supposed to be hitting? Way up there? Okay, yeah, I see it on his shoulder, but why won't he lay down? Like up there, up there? I need you, my dude, to lay the hell down. Could you please lay the hell down? Sir. Sir? Bro. Bro, please. Bro, please. Bro. Sir. Sir. Yeah, well, I bet. Hold on. I cannot use... Alright, change of targets. Let's see if we can't find a way to get... Okay, no, his elbow definitely looks hittable. I just need the opportunity, I guess. Can you bring that down here, my dude? Alright. Hey, alright. I am unfortunately running out of these fire bombs. I missed. Missed again. I don't know how that one missed. Damn you. Damn you! Okay, so the arm ones are more viable. We're gonna be here forever. I'm sorry. The arm ones are viable. I'm just gonna need him to come over here. Because he does like the army crawl thing. That's what I need you to do, my man. Or just bounce around like a dumbass. Oh, there we go. Cool. That's largely ineffective. We'll love to see it. Do I have anything else to work with, like, at all? I've got a couple black fire bombs, but I can't exactly hit reliably. It's great. He's just bouncing around like an idiot. Just non-stop. Okay, we just literally had 50 billion menus to get out of to be able to act again. All I wanted was to get out of there. I'm very shitty with this bow. Also, he keeps moving. Oh, hot damn, we got somewhere. Yeah, that is exactly what we have going on here. Can I or can I not hit those? Definitely cannot. How has he not a single time laid his ass down? Oh, nope, don't want that. This is remarkable. Like, bro, I know there is an attack where you lay down on your back. How have you not? How is that even possible? By like random chance. Surely you would have once. This is by no means my greatest hits. This is a low light, to be sure. This is some shitty ass content right now. It is, however, driving me slightly insane. I have never before had troubles with this boss, and it is now suddenly becoming clear to me why everybody complains about it. Because this is some bullshit. Please, just lay down, my dude. You're killing me, man. I did not come prepared for this. Please. He just has the one move. All he does is the same thing. Come on, man. It's not even accurate. We're just roommates at this point. I live here, you live here. We argue over space in the refrigerator. He's constantly leaving goop about on the floor, and I have to come back from work, and I'm like, bro, curse-rotted Greatwood, you clean up after yourself. We don't live in a pigsty. Please, I just want that to work. Do I have Pestilent Mist? I ain't got shit. I got a sword and a shield. That's what I got. I ain't got shit. I'm also just losing the war of attrition right now. He just occasionally gets a hit, but I just need you to lay down. I just need you to lay down. Okay. What if I'm like, is there a distance I can position myself behind you that makes you think this is a good idea? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. I'm in prime lay-in area. What is the AI cue for you to think that this is a good idea? Come on, man. You're dropping shit in front of you. I'm not there. I haven't been there forever. I am back here. Please. Please, my dude. Please. The fire, it does nothing. Just casually, you did it. Well, congratulations, asshole. I just want him to please position himself in such a fashion that I can hit him. Please. Please. Oh, it's the goop. Am I just gonna have to freaking homeward bone? I'm very happy for you, Seaweaver. I just, like, we live here. We're roommates. I don't know what to tell you. This isn't a boss fight anymore. This is a living situation. This is coping with the high cost of living conditions and home prices. This is me and the curse-rotted Greatwood BFFs. This is a new sitcom. I know, I'm gonna have to homeward bone, I guess. Like, I literally just don't have an option. I shot all of the arrows I had. There were 12 of them. And I was shitty at using it.
Ah, well, how may I?
It's not well met. I mean, I guess I had some daggers I could have possibly thrown. Jesus. Making me crazy. I am also actually glad that the music is gone. It was making me crazy. Just straight up insane. Oh yeah, I got the board. Oh, I can't do anything. I need his pot before I can turn those into... yeah, it was a lot. Increases bleed resistance. Sure, why not? I've got nothing better to put there. Move that. Sell me heal aid because I don't have it, and I'm using miracles just for kicks and giggles. How much? That longbow. To use it properly, what do I need? I need 14 dexterity. Which means if I'm dual wielding, it should count. I should be able to use it dual wielding. Right? Because that adds half again. The stats? Yes? No? Kind of looks like not. See if I can get a couple upgrades. What souls do I have to... Vertebra shackle. Which is that? 800? Alright, let's get a couple levels. That's not how we get levels. We talk to the lady.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take me.
Give me a couple points of dexterity so I can actually shoot arrows. 1 point of dexterity.
Farewell, Ashen One, may the flame.
Are we gonna have to go freaking farm some of these yahoos outside? Oh! You know what, as a palate cleanser, one thing I did not do was go get the cheeky... the cheeky way up here that you're not technically supposed to be able to do, but you can definitely kind of do. Let's see. I think it's up there. Where's this jump? Yeah, I think it's up there. Okay. Let's see if we can get our ass up there. Oh, no, it was close. Oh, no. Ouch. So welcome back, Breezes. Nope, 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 nope. That's not quite right. I'm trying to remember, because I'm pretty sure it's here. You, like, climb the tree, and then you gotta cut right. I think this is right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. The cheeky climb. Which you're kind of not supposed to be able to do, but you can definitely do. Cheeky, cheeky. Although, I don't know, maybe they, like, do that intentionally that you can get up there. You're supposed to get up here using the tower key. What game were you fighting God in? Did you mention that and I forgot? Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you were here for the balls. Fantastic. Wouldn't want you to have to miss out on that. Most assuredly. Peak content, I suppose. Well, and on the subject of random-ass things for Seaweaver to edit, honestly, I think one of the best shorts would probably be my rant at Daedalus from Lunacid. I feel like that's certainly got some legs, because that was pretty funny. That would fit a short quite well. I was so upset at him. God damn it, Daedalus. Freaking robbed me of a spell. Darkwood. I don't believe I have played Darkwood. I don't think I've actually heard of Darkwood. That would be awesome, actually. Because I'd love to have some spare shorts to throw around and see if I can get anything accomplished with that. We're just trying everything at this point to see if we can get anything to stick. Just seeing what can be used to wrangle folks in. All right, extra Estus. Love that.
How may...
Okay. Top-down Eldritch horror with survival in a dark forest. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't think I really have enough to get another level. Not sell. Buy. Wood arrows. All right, bro. Give me a bunch of goddamn arrows. Give me 100 arrows. Give me all of the arrows that I could possibly need, my dude.
Ashen one.
We've got vengeance to get. And arrows might be the only thing that are gonna get us there. Let's do a little bit of farming so we can get one more level to ensure that we're actually doing proper damage with the bow. Excuse me, I'd like to leave. Please. Please and thank you. Come on. Come on. I can't. Okay, there we go. There's also this asshole that we could deal with. So I think he drops like a snazzy sword. Oh, also I never came up here to get this. Oh, Nimber. Alright, my dude. Owie. 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 Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Woo! Camera. Camera tried to kill me. Ow. 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 Ooh, it's close. Alright, there's a bit of souls, and an Uchigatana. I assume that's like a dexterity sword that I'm definitely not going to have the dexterity for. No, I do not. I'm not sure. I don't recall quite how many souls I needed for the next level. Last level is right around 3,300. So this should be pretty damn close. Where's that damn dog to fight? Found him. 10. Why even bother? So inefficient. Man, I am jealous of having spring breaks anymore. I wish I could have a spring break. Lots of my coworkers talk about spring break, mostly because they have to deal with their kids for spring break, so they don't get the benefit. I want the benefit. I want to take a freaking spring break. Where's my spring break?
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can freaking take care of this with these damn arrows. We've got plenty, even if it's slow. Let's go. Once we smack down this asshole, that'll probably be the conclusion for today. But I do want me some vengeance. I'll have to ask my wife what she plans to do for the spring equinox. She usually gets together with some friends for the equinoxes and such. I haven't heard if she plans to do anything just yet. Ow. Get a little bit of it. Oh, okay. I do have my arrows equipped. Oh, that's what you're doing. Stabbies. Owie. Stabbies. Ah. Camera was freaking trying to do me dirty again. Jesus. Alright, let's do this thing. Screw you, giant asshole tree. Vengeance shall be mine. Hopefully. Stop worshipping the asshole tree. Unacceptable behavior. Unacceptable behavior. How are you not dead? Stop living. Ow. Ow. Ow again. Get out of here. Hey, we actually dodged. Ow. There we go. Hey, hey, you get away from me. Geronimo. Wait. Hold on, he absolutely was bugged the hell out last time. He was. He never freaking stuck the other arm out. He literally was bugged. I'm not insane. I was like, why is it like this? It's because he literally didn't go into the second phase of the fight. I mean, now I have to freaking deal with that, but, you know. What the damn hell? Oh, that's... Okay, okay. This makes so much more sense. So much more sense. That's why his moveset was limited. He literally didn't go into the second phase. Howie. Unbelievable. Unfriggin' believable. Well, if I had had more arrows, I might have actually been able to kill him, even with the bug, but it wouldn't have been pretty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. No, no, no. The sword. Get the S word out. Alright, I still don't think I can hit that, though. Timing bad. Timing very bad. Timing extremely, extremely bad. Okay. World's worst timing on those rolls. Literally could not have been paced any worse. Okay, well, now we can actually do something about this, though. Bye. Why again? Ow! I know, right? He's incredibly ungrateful. Now he's gonna have to take on the entire rent payment on his own? Ain't nobody got that kind of cash. That's crazy. He'll regret it in the end. You know what? I really should just put the damn shield away, because what the hell is that doing for me anyway? Excuse me, coming through. Ah, missed. Oi! Yeah, slap him. Hey, not you. Oi! There it is. Woo! Woo! Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me. Heal. Hey, yo! Pardon me. Trying to get my souls back, my dude. Ah, shit. Why am I missing? Why am I missing? I'm salty. I'm salty. I'm missing. Ow. Excuse me, I gotta hit this hand. Got it. Alright, so we got the elbow still. Also got the further crotch balls. I've been grabbed! Ow. Damn you. Alright, we gotta get... Oi! No grabbies. There's the crotch ones. Okay, we should just have like one more. We got the elbow we could work with. Bro, will you stop like lurking around me? Stop following me. Would you stop? Would you stop? Would you stop? I need to shoot your elbow. Sir? 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 Excuse me, sir. So much. Oh, he's moving. He's moving way more than I want. Chill out. Oh, wait. I can, like, hit him in the back now? Yeah, we can hit him in the back now. Yeah, we can shoot him in the ass. Shoot him in the ass balls. Come here now. Oh, didn't get hit. Sir. I need you to relax. I probably could just sword him in the ass balls. I think that might actually just work. It would. It would work much faster. Oh, there's the laydown. There we go. I'm so glad that I was not going... Well, that I didn't just suddenly become absolute shit and for some reason couldn't beat him the first try. Because I was like, something is wrong. Why doesn't this work? It did bug, and I feel incredibly vindicated that that is the case. I was going crazy. Back to the damn shrine. That took so much longer than it should have. So much longer than it should have. Jesus. All right, do we have anything? You got anything?
Yet to give
It does
in,
have
eh?
something new to say.
Good. The firekeeper must be twitching with delight.
What a weird
But what do you really know
thing to say.
about these lords of Cinder?
twitching with
These
delight.
supposed
I don't know about that,
legends?
man.
Let's take Eldritch for one. A
Okay.
right and proper cleric.
Rappa cleric.
Only he developed a habit of devouring men.
Whoops!
He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig.
Oh, those clerics always accidentally eating people.
So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep. And they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for
Well, dang it.
such
Just
as a
accidentally
lord.
eating humans.
But here I ask,
Happens to the best of
do
us.
we have a sodding chance?
Not with that attitude.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads,
Okay.
if you've the stones for it.
I got the tree balls for it, in fact.
You haven't given up yet. You can make better use of it.
Oh, well, thank you
I
very
don't
much,
need it.
loser. Yeah, you.
Unkindled, are we?
We
How
are.
fast on the trail of the lords absconded?
I don't know about
These
fast.
lives are for you.
Thanks, bro.
Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage
Anything else to say?
embers. What else are
Nope. Oh, right. We've got the kiln. Hello.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am alone.
He doesn't have any legs.
And this is my
I
throne.
don't think he can have firmly planted feet.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but
No.
methinks
Not entirely sure how
it
he got
shall
here with no
suffice.
legs.
Now,
or where he lost his legs, but...
A twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
I don't know if you really missed much of anything aside from my... I did beat the tree. You did miss that. Okay, so that's the Soul Boreal Vort, for Pontiff's left eye. But I do kind of... I think I'd rather have Vort's Great Hammer. We could go a bit Unga Bunga. The Hollow Slayer Great Sword. That requires more dexterity. But also is much closer to being wieldable. I could have both. See which one I like better. Give me that. Give me that Vort's Great Hammer and the Hollow Slayer Great Sword. Maybe we get our dex up to 18 and then we could use this Great Sword.
Now,
It's so great.
do not be
Welcome home, Ashen One.
Hello.
Speak, Ashen One, to be unsolved.
I didn't mean to talk. I didn't mean to talk again.
Very well.
Level up.
Then take
That's what I want. That's what I want. 2 levels of dexterity. 2 levels indeed. Okay, okay. I don't want to go like crazy in the dex. But I do want enough dex so that I can wield
Farewell,
fancy ass weapons. That's where we're at.
Ah, how
You haven't changed what you're offering at all, right? I gotta bring you some kind of ashes or something. Oh, wait. We never did talk to What's-His-Nuts here.
Oh, hello, you're back.
Ooh, hello.
And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
Okay, bro. We got some fire bombs here. We got some spears and shit. We got a light mask we could buy. Yeah, give me that light mask.
Goodbye. Oh, this...
Yay, a hat. I can't wear the hat, it's too heavy. Wait, I could wear the hat if I were to remove the bow. We don't always need the bow. We only need the bow when we specifically need to be able to hit something far away. Hey, bro.
Tis good, tis what needs.
Reinforced weapon. So, I mean, I could upgrade this a bit. Oh. I'm also close to being able to use a lucerne. I do like the wider range weapons a little bit. Oh, I could use the... Hold on.
I don't want to see that.
Use the scythe. Like a cool edgelord. For now. I really don't take full advantage of my movesets on my weapons. I was a lot better at it in Elden Ring, and I don't know why. Maybe it feels more intuitive or more natural to use more of the movements, but like the backstep attacks, you know, like forward heavy versus regular heavy. I don't know. It was just more ingrained that I needed to be doing that. It's pretty quick. Nice sweep.
Just wasn't it?
I mean, the damage is lower, however. There's not really a significant benefit to using it necessarily over just the broadsword until I can get a weapon that I'm happier with. Like the Hollow Slayer Greatsword. Okay, but that is going to require the Titanite scales. And might as well just pump a couple into the broadsword for now.
Be careful.
It's what we've been accustomed to. Oh, also, I can't carry that. I will need to pump some more into endurance so that I can carry the greatsword when I get there. I suddenly realize. All right. Now that is a perfectly optimum place to call it for today. We have defeated a couple bosses. One of them a real asshole. We got our vengeance. But that'll be it for now. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out, spending your Saturday evening here. Happy St. Patrick's Day for anybody who gives a shit about St. Patrick's Day, you know. But thanks for coming by. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Yep. Take a look, keep an eye out tomorrow. I've got another one of the Eldritch story times coming. You know what? Hang with me for a second. You know what we're going to try to do? We're going to try to do an experiment, and we're going to try to do a goddamn raid. How's that? Let's see if we can figure out how to do a raid. We've got a handful of you here. Let's see if we can't find another VTuber who is playing some kind of Souls-like. That's what we're going to try to do. I haven't done this before, however. I don't know exactly how to do this. How to redirect. It's an experiment. You'll have to hang with me here. First, we're gonna have to Google how to redirect on YouTube. Please help. Create it right under redirect. Okay, hold on. Okay, go to the live. Go to the live. We've got the live. Under edit, customization, redirect. Redirect is literally not here. Hello? Customization, redirect. I don't... Pardon? Pardon? Pardonnez-moi? Why is that not an option? Okay, Google, why can't I redirect on YouTube? Why? Go to YouTube Studio. No, that's for Premiere. Oh. Never mind. I can't redirect. This feature is available to creators sending a redirect that have more than 1,000 subscribers. Tragically, they won't let me. Damn. That's actually really annoying that they limit it like that. Well, anyway. Thanks for patiently waiting as we find that tragically we can't do that. Not yet. Maybe one day we'll have 1,000 subscribers and we too can redirect with the other cool kids. Well, with that then, thanks all for hanging out. And I hope you have a good night and a good weekend. Tuesday we'll be back for more, of course. All right. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.